of Vagistan. There is singing, dancing, gender-fucking force of nature. Known for decolonizing drag through workshops like Bollywood is a drag, Kulfi has dazzled from Boston's Serve Star competition to opening for Chappell Roan at House of Blues. Please put your hands together for Kulfi Jaan!
Salam, namaskar, and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kulfi Jaan. I do use he, she, and they pronouns in that order, so you can never go wrong with he, if you're wondering. Thank you so much for coming out to support a lot of non-binary, queer, trans artists today. It's really nice to do this in the daytime in this beautiful liberatory space, and a special thank you to Aima the Dreamer, who's hosted and envisioned this showcase, and I'm so honored to be up here with THEYFRIEND as part of the festival, and with these other amazing artists. So I am a drag king and a drag deity and part of the House of Vagistan. And today I want to share an Urdu poem with you. I want to sing some of it for you and translate it, and then I will dance to a live track. So I want to tell you about this poem. It's called Dekhenge, which means we will see. And in 1986, in Lahore, Pakistan, Iqbal Bano Sahiba, a very famous, esteemed, semi-classical ghazal singer, got up on stage and she wore a black sari, like this one. And that was notable and a silent revolution of itself for a couple of reasons, because the sari at that time was banned. Pakistan was being ruled by a dictator, a totalitarian regime, right? And so this dictator and the government had outlawed saris. They said women cannot wear saris on TV or in public. It's too Hindu. We can't have that in Pakistan. Of course, this is post-partition, pre-partition, and pre the British. We were all kind of one subcontinent area, and then we got arbitrarily divided up by the British into a Hindu majority India and a Muslim majority Pakistan and Bangladesh. And so the sari was banned at this time, and she wore it. She also wore it in the color black, black being the color of protest. And so already, by walking out on stage in this, she sent kind of these tremors down into the audience. And then she starts singing this very famous poem by Urdu poet Faiz Ahmed Faiz, a noted, very famous radical Urdu poet, revolutionary poet. She started singing this song, and you'll hear in the live track, I'm gonna play some of that live track from 1986, and the audience was just electrified. They took these words that I'll share with you, and they took them to heart, and they realized, like, it's about our moment here, it's about the people. I think you'll see why when I share some of these words with you. It feels so applicable today to us here. And South Asia is so connected to Palestine, and what's happening in Palestine, what's been happening, because we have similar histories of partition, of displacement, of colonization. And so this poem that was written in the late 20th century, sung in 1986, and is referred to and sung time and time again, feels especially relevant now. And I think Aditi was just mentioning about, it's like, what are we all going to? What are we fighting for? It's so important to remember, because we're so, I feel we're all exhausted. You know, our shoulders are heavy, our backs are heavy with this burden of carrying this world on our backs. But let's remember that we're actually birthing a new world out too. And so that's what this poem is about too. What is that day that we will know, oh, the new world is here. So here's how the poem goes. लाज़िम है कि हम भी देखेंगे, हम देखेंगे. It is inevitable that we shall see. वो दिन के जिसका वादा है, हम देखेंगे. जो लोहा अज़ल में लिखा है, हम देखेंगे. The day that is promised promised to us, the day that is written about in the book of destiny. We shall see that day. जब जुल्मों सितम के कोहे करान रूही की तरह उड़ जाएंगे. When the mountains of cruelty and oppression will float away in the wind like hardy wool. हम महबूबों के पाँव तले ये धरती धड़केगी. When the ground beneath the feet of the oppressed will tremble and shake to match the skies. और अहले हक़ के सर ऊपर जब बिजली कड़केगी हम देखेंगे. And the skies above the heads of our oppressors will shake and crack with thunder and lightning. We will see that day. Faiz Ahmed Faiz finishes his poem and Iqbal Bano sings, बस नाम रहेगा अल्लाह का, and only divinity shall remain. And she says to this roaring audience, उठेगा हक का नारा जो मैं भी हूँ और तुम भी हो. And the declaration, I am the truth. The truth lives within me, shall be declared among the land. The truth within me, the truth within you. और राज करेगी हल्के खुदा जो मैं भी हूँ और तुम भी हो हम देखेंगे. And God's own people, Khalke Khuda, shall rule us all. God's own people, that is me, and God's own people, that is you. Hum dekhenge. We will see that day. And so with fire in my heart, with grief on my shoulders, and with hope for a fierce liberation, a future of fierce liberation, I present to you Hum Dekhenge, sung by Iqbal Bano Sahiba. This is the track from 1986, Lahore. Thank you for being with me today. I forgot there's actually one part of the track I would love to have you join in with me on, and so I want to invite you to do this cheer with me, this call and response. And this is a call and response that has been part of South Asia for a very long time. It goes, Inqulab Zindabad, long live the revolution. Which is a kind of common phrase, but really thinking about what that means, like, may we breathe life into the revolution, and may the revolution breathe life into us. And so you'll hear the people in the audience just kind of be so taken up with this moment that some people just start, in this 70,000 person audience, some people just start, 7,000, sorry. Some people just start chanting Inqulab Zindabad. So I want to invite you to join me. This is how it goes. When I say Inqulab, you say Zindabad. Inqulab! Zindabad! Louder, Inqulab! Zindabad! That's right. When I say Inqulab, you say Zindabad. Inqulab! Zindabad! Inqulab! Zindabad! When I say long live, you say the revolution. Ready? Long live! The revolution! Long live! The revolution! I want to hear it thundering through these rooftops. Long live! The revolution! Long live! The revolution! There you go. Now I feel your gut in that. Okay, so I'm going to lead you through that cheer in the middle of the song. So this is Hum Dekhenge. Thank you.
Hey.